Well, hello, farming friends. Welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 2015 with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. And today it's time for another mod spotlight for you. And today we're going to be looking at the Oxbow Merger from LBJ Modding. A very cool little device and a new alternative for you for using windrow on your hay and straw. This is a very little cool implement. I've never used anything like this or seen anything like this. When I first saw it in the mod hosting sites, the pictures made it look like it was a pull behind land grader, and I really didn't understand why you'd need it. But then it was brought to my attention, got to reading up on it, and this is really nice. I've never seen a device like this before in my life, but I have seen some mowers with sort of this type of implement on the back of it where after the grass is cut and then conditioned, you'd have a conveyor belt that would kind of take the grass and whisk it off to the side, and on the way off of it, because the elevation that the grass comes off, it fluffs it into a nice windrow that allows more air to get up underneath the grass and dry it out. And that's basically what this is. You've got a drum on the front of it here with some rakes. They pick up the grass, they toss that back onto a conveyor belt. The conveyor, they'll then whisk it off to one side, and the grass is deposited into a nice fluffy windrow. The company touts that this is a much more efficient way to windrow. You get a big, nice, wide swath when you plow with it. I think they're like 33 foot in real life, 33, 36 foot. And then they, again, the process of flipping it up onto the conveyor belt and then pushing it out to the side, and the way it comes off the conveyor belt into the windrow, it gives you that nice fluffy windrow. Lots of air gets in there, and they even say that you get decreased drying times out of this because of the way that the whole process is done. So their quote is hay in a day, so it's pretty cool. And of course Joe has done a great job of modding this. Looks really great. We'll just kind of walk around the unit, take a look at it. I really like the textures on the conveyor belts. You can definitely tell the difference between the metal and the conveyor belt. He's done a really nice job with that, and which he always does a great job with his mods. So anyways, we're going to take it for a run, and I've got a little bit of grass mode here so you guys can see how it works. Not a whole lot to it. I mean, it is a windrow. You basically fold it out, start it up, lower it down to the ground, and you get going with it. And that's what we're going to do. The grass travels, if you're facing forward, grass travels from the left side to the right. And it's pretty standard. Fold it out, as you can see. And the little scoops come up on it, or backboards on it, that actually deflect the grass back down on the conveyor. So as you kick that grass back, it's got something to keep it from just going everywhere. And then we'll just come right up here to the top, and I'll start, and we'll run down. And like I said, the grass is going to travel from the left side to the right. There is no variation on that. I did check to see if there was a way in the menu where you could change the direction and alternate the sides, but it's pretty much one side. The one thing I will tell you is the design on this is so much so that once you start it, that center one is basically on the ground, and when you start it, and if you're driving through a field, that center one is going to pick up everything just because of the design of it. But get it started up and rolling. See the belts, you can see a little bit of movement on the belts. That's really nice, so you can see what direction it is traveling. And then we'll lower it on down, and we'll get started here. Alright, I'll pull out a little bit so you guys can see. Nice little animation on the grass, so you can see that it's actually picking it up and putting it over. And I'm a little close to my little cornfield. But that's it. I mean, and then, so it just picks it up from there, travels across the conveyor belt, deposits it out on the right side of it. The suspension on this is pretty good because it is in 3 parts. If you do hit some bumps, the heads will float, or the pickup heads will float a little bit. So if you're on an uneven area that's got a little bump in it, let's say you travel and the bump's over here on the left side, the left side implement is going to come up and the other 2 are going to stay at their own area. So it's got a little bit of suspension built into it, a little bit of travel, which I found was very interesting, very nice, because there were some areas that I was using it on that were a little bit off. We'll clean that up a little bit. Yeah, very nice alternative to the traditional in-game windrows that you will see. So if you're looking for something different, which I think all of us at this point are looking for some things that are a little bit different to play into the game, and this is a nice little addition for you. You can get this. You can travel at a pretty good clip of speed depending on what device what tractor you're using to pull it, but I'm getting up to 17 miles an hour right now doing it, so it'll make quick work of doing your windrowing, and it'll work for grass as well as straw. So that's it. That'll give you an idea of how it works. There you go. And then you can just, I usually turn it off, make my turns, and then reline up and start all over again. Oops. For some reason it didn't drop for me that time. Come on, drop down. There we go. But yeah. So that's it. The Oxbow Merger. If you want more information, you can check it out. I'll have a link for the download. I got it off of Mod Hosters. It's out on several different sites, as well as I think it's on the American Eagle's website. But you will have to log in there if you want to get it. So I'll give you guys the link to Mod Hosters, which is where I got it from, and you can check it out for yourselves. And if you want to get some more information on a merger, if you're not really familiar with them, you can always do a Google search for Oxbow, and I think it's Oxbow Forage is the name of the company that originally made this unit. You can see those heads jumping around just a little bit there to see the suspension on it. So yeah, very nice mod here, very nice alternative to the regular old windrow, and I think it's something that I'm going to add on to my farms. You might want to add on to yours. So take a look at it, check it out, and see if it's something that suits you. Anyways, that's it for today. Well, let's check it out in the store real quick so I can show you the price on it real quick. It is a little bit expensive. Your traditional windrow, $17, $32, $75. I think this is that's a 19 meter. And this is a 12 meter. So if we go check out this one in the store under windrows, we'll see it here. And well, he didn't put any dimensions in, and I hate when modders do that. Go ahead and put the dimensions in just like the rest of the stuff in the store is. But it's $91,000, so it is a little bit steep price, but I think the working width on it is right there in relationship with that Krone. So but I really wish the modders would. I wish they'd take the time to put all the information in just like Giants did, but so that little bit of information is missing. But yeah, and you can rent it for $305 an hour if you want it. $30 maintenance a day. $91,000. Like I said, it's a nice alternative to using the traditional windrows in game. Anyways, hope you liked that, guys. Enjoyed the little spotlight on it. It's OXBO Merger, from LBJ Modding. Thanks for watching. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.